Yeah, folks, I think the reign of the season pass card might finally be over with this month's new season pass card in Sabah Nur. This does not seem to have those same crazy power levels of either Star-Lord, Master of the Sun, or Shulao. I think it's probably still reasonably good, just nothing crazy. En Sabah Nur here, though, does introduce a brand new keyword, objective, which is this sort of quest you have to go on in a given game. In this case, he wants you to have a full front row at each location, so 2, 2, and 2 cards. And when that happens, he transforms into Apocalypse Celestial's Chosen, so he gains 3 points. Also has this on reveal, swap the lowest power card in your front row with a card from your deck, and that can be at any given location. So I wanted to build a deck that really plays towards that as specifically as possible. So, you know, taking something like a rock from your Rhino or your Debris, perhaps taking, you know, a Jubilee or a White Tiger as well, and turning them into an Infinite or a Giganto. So this kind of deck that's all about cheating out big overstated stuff via Apocalypse Celestial Chosen, but also via Lockjaw, who more often is who Jubilee and White Tiger are going to interact with, because usually these don't get hit because of the rocks. We've also got stuff like Cersei in here that plays really well with the various rocks and the White Tigers and the Jubilees. Mockingbird, which plays off of the rocks, and Odin, which is a big guy that can also kind of interact with various things here, like White Tigers, and so on. And I think this is actually a pretty cool idea for a deck, you know, merging the small and the big around En Sabah Nur and his effect. You know, I think this card can probably go in a lot of decks. Any deck that just has stuff and is going to have full front rows might be able to utilize this if they, you know, just toss in a Hood or whatever. And I actually thought about putting Hood in here and tried it, but it was causing some problems. If you toss a Hood in the deck, you know, like, okay, I get a 1/6 and I get to turn my Hood into something bigger in my deck. And even if it's not like a giant 6-drop like this deck, it's a random 3-drop or whatever, it's still just a nice upswing. Now, as far as this deck is concerned, I'm torn, man. I had a 10-5 run with this, but I know there was like 2 or 3 bot games in the mix. So I probably really only went 7-5 against real opponents. There is still some clunkiness with En Sabah Nur, particularly with this deck construction. It's like drawing. You know, sometimes you just draw your 6-drops early and you don't hit the early game. Then it's actually kind of hard to complete the En Sabah Nur. You could stuff in more like squirrels or whatever to ensure that. But then the problem is the more small stuff you have, the more likely you are that your Celestial's Chosen actually pulls a small card out of your deck. Suddenly it's pulling the Hood or it's pulling the squirrels. Lockjaw actually also kind of causes that problem too, where he's like sometimes putting that stuff into the deck and then En Sabah Nur is pulling it back out. That's actually even true as well for, like, you know, Jubilee. Like, you could put a rock in the deck with En Sabah Nur and then pull it back out later with Jubilee or Lockjaw or whatever. So there's like a little clunkiness just around all this. I think you kind of want to time it right, often like on the final turn or something, to avoid some of those like looping problems, but you can still run into some headaches here and there. And then on top of that, you know, it's just like your deck's kind of playing a lot of little rocks and garbage. Sometimes like positioning and clogging can be weird because the White Tiger goes where you don't want, or the Jubilee summons too much stuff. So I don't really think this deck is perfect. It might be okay. Maybe there's some refinement that could get it further. I do think it showcases the new card in a very specific way that's like tuned exactly to him, which is what I wanted to do. But I don't think this is going to be the way that Apocalypse Celestial's Chosen gets played often. So I need to see more data on this one. Looking at the very early numbers, this is off to a solid start, but that's all inflated on day 1 of a new season because of so many bot games on the climb. So like this has a 0.75 cube rate, which sounds really good. I don't think it's that crazy because when you look at like Iska's cube rate in comparison, hers was like 1.15, 1.12. So, you know, she's almost like, you know, a third of a cube higher average cube rate. That's the sign of a really good card. So I think like Iska the Unbeaten looks great. Apocalypse maybe looks good-ish, but I'm gonna need more time and more data and more decks to really know that for sure. This one is fun, it's cool. There's both some high rolls and low rolls off of this that are great, but not maybe the perfect showcase for this card yet, despite actually having a pretty solid win rate, all things considered. So take a look at En Sabah Nur and Apocalypse Celestial's Chosen and let me know what you think. All right, that's actually a pretty good hand if we could find En Sabah Nur. Sandbar is not a problem. We can likely go Lockjaw first. Rhino to fill in wherever left. Good turn 3 play, really, right? So all good. Lockjaw Jubilee is nice. Camelot's actually really good too for Lockjaw. Okay. We'll just go Jubilee mid so we have full spots and just play one card right for the En Sabah Nur. Ooh, that's gonna make right tough to win. Okay, well, yeah, actually, a Jubilee mid will tie a rock if it were there, but a rock mid also would be at -1, so that... Oh, En Sabah Nur is hit. Okay, nice. What do we get with him? White Tiger, Debris. Debris is good in Camelot for the record. En Sabah Nur is already active, by the way, which is insane. Like, that's crazy. Turn 4. One of these rocks. Not right, hopefully. Oh, dang it, dude. Oh, well, okay. If you're gonna hit right, that was the way to do it, actually. Yeah, that was actually pretty sick. But now how do I win left, right? Giganto? Maybe you trust Giganto left, actually, yeah. You could pass into Infinite if you trusted mid enough. Like, does the 4-point difference make a difference? You know what I mean? Because, like, you do think 21 mid is gonna hold always, right? Like, you're pretty sure. Gore's not gonna get bigger because why would he? Cersei's never gonna be that many points. I think mid holds, right? They're gonna focus on left because I don't have any points there. They're not gonna go mid at all. I think you have to go for Infinite here. Oh, this is stressful, dude. Sam. Oh, that's a great Sam roll. Good God, dude. Oh boy, Captain America plus Spectrum's pretty nasty, dude. If they go shield left, this is 7. The shield is 2. So they gain 4 points. That's 16. Spectrum adds 8. Is that 24? Is Spectrum the best thing they have? I mean, they want to move shield and play Spectrum, but they might have a different play that's bigger, right? Did I do that math right? Oh God, am I a G? Oh no, they're not doing that. Oh, the math might get weird. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, we're still 5. Oh my God, Giganto would not have been enough for the record. I might be the biggest brained man on Earth. I might actually be the biggest brained man alive. The 4 points makes the difference. Oh, what a sick game, dude. Pretty good Apocalypse too, honestly, all things considered, right? Like, I was sad it went right, but it worked out because we got the points mid anyway. This game would have sucked if that Tiger had rolled left, though, so we did get a little lucky. Like, clogging yourself out with rocks is risky, but, you know, when you have big guys to fill in the gaps, hopefully it's not really a problem, you know? That's the takeaway, I think. All right, no need to go into Essex Lab. Hydra Bob. Probably some kind of Aurora deck. Peak, stealing my White Tiger, we get an Invisible Woman. Oh, I'm glad they don't have that, so that's good news. I might just use that, well, I don't know. How does this actually work with Lockjaw, guys? Does anybody know? I think the way Lockjaw's worded, like, what could it actually do, right? I don't know what it could do. It would just still pick the same card. What it, you know, the card's in deck, so we're about to find out just because it'd be really funny. Why is that not? So, oh no, she's end of turn. Dude, I'm thinking of Joe Costa, you idiot. She don't do anything, bro. Thinking of Joe Costa, guys, obviously. No, I'm dumb. Jubilee mid, sure. They are actually a full end of turn deck, by the way, not Aurora stuff, so they might have a Joe Costa. Rhino, kind of a meh result here. I cannot seem to hit the big home runs today off my course. Oh, Iska's really good in the turn card, man. That's gonna be so hard to beat. Oh goodness, I got the Jubilee right back. In theory, a Cersei late could be pretty sweet, right? This could hit En Sabah Nur, which would pop off this rock maybe, but I'm not sure how helpful that is. Odin would hurt me actually, because I'd get another rock that I don't want. And Debris would be fine, I guess. You know, if Cersei rolls that gore into a Fin Fang Foom, the problem is, you know, it's like Iska's end of turn, so I don't know, man. We did hit the En Sabah Nur. Okay. They don't have an invisible. Oh god, they are so big, man, dude. It's ridiculous. They're actually really big, right, too, which I have such a hard time getting points to because everything's, you know, expensive. The rock here hits debris. Yeah. The good news is Iska did not go off this turn. So, like, in theory, she's only going to gain 6. Like 26, 27 is their number. But does 9 ever hold, bro? Also, we don't even really get that much bigger on average. Like, this is already an overstated. This is overstated. This is probably going to get bigger on average. We could certainly backfire. I mean, honestly, I don't know. What is there? There's Erisham, Weapon H. Like, you know, we can. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it ain't going to be easy, dude. I don't know. We need a big 4-drop and a big 7-drop, really. Oh, Prodigy Iska. That's still only like 10 points, though, right? That's decent, honestly. That's fine. That's the home run hit, baby. Let's go! Fin Fang Foom and left holds. Woo! God, wait a minute. They don't have any double. No, we got their double end of turns. You know how scary this would be with Invisible Woman, though, dude? They'd still just win, right? They'd gain another 20 here or whatever. They'd gain 12 and 8. Yeah, they'd go to 55 and beat us. Oh my god, dude. I don't think any other 7-drop won, right? Looking at it, we'd be 16 points less. With like Weapon H, for instance, Scar would be even more less, 18 points less, and we only won by 14. So because they had a pretty good final play there with 8. Oh my god, dude. Scary game. Scary. Ooh, I can't believe we won that, dude. It really wasn't like that good. We just kind of got lucky, honestly. Kind of got lucky. That's called Apocalypse. He's strong. Yeah, you're right. He did look strong, didn't he? Show me how strong you are. Show me your big. Show the camera your big muscles. Show him how strong you are. Show him those big muscles. Show me how strong you are. Do your arms like this. How strong you are. Oh yeah, so strong. Boy, oh boy, you gonna help me win this game? Can you help me win? I need help. Ow! Yeah, that's a planet. You're right. That says deep space. Do we want card text disabled on this or not? Maybe just because it's gonna be hard to fill it out anyway. What is that guy? That guy's a rhino. See, he looks like a rhino, like Katie Rain at the zoo. But he's a man too. A Rhino Man. Rhino Man. That would be a better name than Rhino, to be honest. Yeah, like Spider-Man. You're right, like Rhino Man. Let's put a Jubilee in here.
The spiderweb.
Spiderweb, you're right.
It's the spiderweb.
What is that spiderweb? It means I can only play 1 card per turn. That's a good card. So then, what?
Wait,
I don't have anything else to play. This one's gonna... That's called White Tiger. Look, she's got a tiger.
That's that green guy tiger.
Green guy tiger. You're right. Yeah.
No, green tiger.
Yeah.
What is that?
This girl? She's a green girl.
A green?
Yeah, a green guy.
That green guy.
That's another green guy. Yeah, there's so many green guys. You're right. How did you know that? Do we take the Cersei here? 7 drops on average or better, and they always hit Madripoor. I think so, yeah.
What is that?
Then we just slam Giganta. It is a robot. His name's Herbie.
It is a robot.
Yeah, he's a robot. Look at this guy. He's made out of rocks. Look at that.
What is that?
He's made of rocks.
Golden.
Yeah, he looks a little golden. He's kind of orange, really.
What is that?
That's a shield. Remember, you saw Captain America at swim school yesterday. Remember I told you he had a shield. All in one, neutral. Yeah. Oh, Arisham's bad. Zoran's better, but Arisham's still growing on points, so we should be fine. Giganta left here always helps, right? The shield can move, but how can they be big enough? It's up and the wrist is gone. Hey, no. Hey, no, stop. No. We gotta get the microphone down here. There you go. Talking to it. Say something funny. Say, I love you, Daddy.
Well, Daddy.
He said that's so funny, but yeah.
Tell me that right here.
What?
Tell me.
What's on your shirt?
Oh,
Looks like breakfast.
and a bacon.
Bacon, yeah. Are we gonna win, Regina? Look!
You win. You
I don't know yet. Let's see. They need 21 points. They got 10. They got 2. We won. Yeah, we did it. Say high five. Say, yeah, we won. Do it again. Do it again. Say, we won. Yeah. Say, we won. Yeah, robots got nothing on us. Our green guy won. Say, we got a big green guy.
What is that man down there?
What is that man down there? That's a green guy man. His name's Giganto. All right, our dude's here. Black Vortex. In theory, pretty good for us. Like, Jubilee's nuts, right? In a lot of ways, that's basically a Lockjaw and En Sabah Nur if you look closely. Although you can't get your rocks there, I guess, to transform. Would actually love a Rhino or a Lockjaw or something here. White Tiger does help and Jubilee helps, but you know they're conflict. Like the Jubilee conflicts with the En Sabah Nur if you have both. Like you don't have time to play. Well, you can play Sabah Nur on 6, I guess actually. So maybe just any 2 or 3 that would be amazing. 3 is great news. Okay. So we'll go like Debris right probably. Clintar the merge is a little annoying, but if you go Jubilee left anyway. Goliath, they're going for their 6 drop. Okay. Solid result for sure. They're not gonna be mad about 10 power, I don't think. Onslaught in the opponent's hand. Okay. Goliath and Onslaught. Interesting. It's not like particularly remarkable, but it is interesting. Oh, we lose our Black Vortex. That's maybe why they snapped. They're like, oh, we're gonna net an advantage here. Limbo does give me a lot more time to do En Sabah Nur stuff, but also a lot more time to run out of cards. So there's kind of upside and kind of downside on it. Next turn, you've got Jubilee or White Tiger. Cersei, you probably want to wait on. I kind of like the idea of building like a Cersei spot mid, so maybe going like White Tiger mid here. Is this a 4-drop? It is, yeah. That's the perfect Cersei spot then, yeah. Okay. Then you just go like, no, I don't even know. Not Onslaught, right? Maybe Gore would be perfect next turn, right? Oh, this might actually though get, no, it's lowest. Is it lowest power? What is Apocalypse? Oh, it's we're going now because of the Tiger. Oh God, don't hit the symbiote. Nice, perfect. Oh, I'm a genius. Oh, I'm so good. Did not want to hit the symbiote there for sure. So Cersei mid, like we said, is nuts. But do you want that cube? Probably not, right? I think I'm gonna put an Onslaught in here. Oh, opponent's building a scary dump here, but they don't have anywhere to like pop off of like an Iron Man or a Mr. Fantastic or anything. If I commit to this, like I'm sort of all in on this Cersei plan, right? You have like Rhino left and Cersei mid next turn. Your right's like kind of exposed. Can I make the same sort of play with like a Jubilee and then just like, you know, that way I can weave in even a Rhino or something, you know, and then it's like Lockjaw, Cersei next. I mean, you'd rather have the Lockjaw now, I guess, than the Rhino next turn, eh? Yeah, that's probably better. Yeah, so it's like, it looks funny because this Jubilee looks so stupid, but actually it's genius, right? Like it's just setting us up for the Cersei. It's really funny. They're gonna have 8 energy as well next turn, but I don't think that changes anything for the record. They're gonna take their cube away here. Interesting. Okay. I mean, yeah, cube's a cool card to oh, hitting a Sarah is pretty sick. Yeah, I get it. Okay, is this gonna have tribunal lines then? Is that the move here? Oh, Mockingbird can be played actually now, but is it better than like you can turn it into an Odin or a Rock? I don't think. I mean, the Odin Apocalypse would actually remove something bad right now. I don't think you do the Lockjaw then, right? We're never winning left unless it's Tribunal. I like, by the way, using Apocalypse as a tutor, like to find stuff in like a Tribunal deck. You know what I mean? pretty cool. It feels like kind of a waste though, because I don't know, man. This may just be all up to chaos here. I have no idea. I mean, you're getting a 5, a 6, and a 5. Like, what is is it just gonna be Iron Man Tribunal? Yeah, I think so. I mean, honestly, these numbers aren't crazy big because they never like double stacked an Iron Man. Can we? Oh, 41 seems out of range though, right? That's too out of range. That helps a little, but not enough probably, right? Yeah, we're close. 34 and 28, yeah. Dang, okay. Ooh, Juggernaut. All right. Like that it's a real opponent, I think. That's cool. Let's go ahead and get a Rhino over there. Load up that spot. Rhino and Debris together is kind of sad, right? Like you don't need necessarily both of them always, but we have both, so we're probably going to play both. It is great for Mockingbird, I'll say that. That's true. En Sabah Nur lands. Perfect, actually. Okay, so we'll go Debris here with the Rhino so we don't get too many rocks in one spot. Then we'll go En Sabah Nur, just like right or whatever. That's fine. Cap, actually, with Kunlun is great for them. What a home run, dude. Can I catch a location break for me one time, dude? Don't give them a second Kunlun, please, and make that shield huge. Nice. Okay, that's a good hit. Happy about that. So it would be great here if the En Sabah Nur landed left, right? And we actually do have some really nice big guys in deck still, which is quite cool. So maybe we'll go just like Mockingbird next turn. You might want to go White Tiger, I guess. It's probably okay to go White Tiger, yeah. Cap here, so still getting some shield upside. Okay. Ooh, Infinite we lost. That's sad. If White Tiger goes left, it's not a total disaster, but if you roll the rock, you're still pretty happy, unless it hits Odin, and then you get 2 more Debris hits, and you're maybe a little sad about that. But actually, that would make Mockingbird free, and then you could go like Gore Mockingbird maybe. Don't tell me they have a Killmonger. We're getting a thumbs up or something, dude. Do not. Well, even a Killmonger actually wouldn't be the biggest disaster right now, I don't think. What is this though? What is that? That's what my daughter says 100 times a day now, which is, I'm not complaining. It's the cutest thing in the world. What is that? What is that, man? What is that? We both got En Sabah. They're transforming out a Juggernaut though, which doesn't seem great, does it? Cersei's a pretty good hit. Onslaught. Oh, Onslaught Gore is actually kind of sick, dude. Onslaught Gore could be really cool. The Mockingbird, unfortunately, though, is still 1. Makes my life a lot sadder. I mean, I have a good lead across the field here. Can you trust a Jubilee Mockingbird, dude? I mean, Lockjaw's, it's like it's a 50-50. Oh, actually we have a rock, so it's a 1 in 3. Oh, that makes it so much worse, right? I do have an Apocalypse here too, so you could roll this rock, but it might hit this rock, and then you're just like wicked overkill here. Shield moves over, so like we know they're gonna have quite a few more points. They're gonna have, this is like gonna be 4 and 2 is 6 mid, so they're 19. So I would always be losing mid in this case, right? It's like if this hits Giganto, that's definitely the best play, but I just don't think you can take a 1 in 3. So I mean, like maybe you just go toe to toe mid. Oh, I would just love if Mockingbird cost 1 freaking less, dude. Cersei helped by creating that onslaught, I guess. Well, it kind of stayed the same, I guess, but maybe they just don't expect to lose mid and Gore here holds it, you know? I think there's a good chance like right holds because they're losing a lot of points, or left alternatively it looks like. Okay, there's no way they beat this score mid, right? This has got to hold. I don't know. Like it's got to hold. Like Spectrum's not enough, right? Like what could it be? Carter, that's fine. Surfer. Oh, actually Surfer's pretty good. Surfer ongoing here with Apocalypse. But yeah, we hold. Okay. Honestly, even right was still pretty close. I think Jubilee would have been a tie, actually, even if it rolled Lockjaw, but the rock was the risk. Pretty cool game. Not the like most insane Apocalypse ever. I wish we could have had a cool Odin line or something too. Pretty cool. I don't know. It was not the worst. That was cool. Yeah, I liked it. All right. Ooh, Nexus. That could be kind of spicy, but kind of scary. Oscorp Tower is a tough one for En Sabah Nur, at least. Our hand is also currently a tough one to play video games with. We are really good at watching the DC, weirdly, like White Tiger, Rocks. We've got a few things there that could pop off on that, but it's not really where we need our points, right? Opponent is giving me an Electro. Absolute jerk move, man. Hey, it helps my En Sabah Nur. Honestly, it's really not that bad for us. Frankly, I could just Cersei it, you know. But I mean, it's just not, you know, I don't know. We're only playing one card per turn anyway right now, so who cares? I'm just gonna load up mid, right? I'm gonna go Jubilee here, hope to hit like a, you know, Giganto or something. Well, actually, Giganto's not necessarily that good because I'm probably just gonna Cersei mid to turn that Jubilee into a much better play. So you might just want a smaller thing anyway. Lockjaw's not great, I guess, but fine. Oh my god, dude, Cersei's nuts. All right, well, we're shipping it, right? Sadly, I drew the I can't even lockjaw. I don't know if it would work anyway, frankly, but I can't do it. So maybe there's a card that shuffles something into my deck and I could do. I don't think so, right? They're going for the Galactus, but can they beat these points? Man, this is gonna be hilarious, dude. I don't know, like it's not necessarily trivial for them to beat these points. I just want to say, like, it might not be hard depending on what they have, but it might not be that simple depending on what we get, right? Enchantress is good. That's solid body, dude. Shadow King's fine. Orca's pretty okay. Yeah, dude, can they... Wait, it actually works? Oh my god, it works. I got a little bit... No, I got exactly the same strength. Oh yeah, I could have got weaker there. I didn't think that would work, dude. I thought the card was gone. Oh my god, we learned something. Nice! Let's go! They don't have it! The Cersei answer's perfect. New card showing up just for fun. I love it, dude. That's perfect. Okay, only 2 of my 6 drops in hand. I can live with that. I got something to do early. That's the fun part here. Throne Room will save for a card later for sure. We have some insane, like just dump a Giganto, right? That would be nice. Looking for En Sabah Nur, looking for Debris, Jubilee. Moondragon we can still beat. They might get a false sense of confidence there, and Giganto just slams it, you know. Hospice. Hey, En Sabah Nur arrives. Cool, okay. Still don't really have everything I need for him though, you know. We missed a little bit early. Just have Rhino. So like a Giganto won't help. Or doesn't help. Cersei doesn't help. I need Jubilee. I need White Tiger, basically. Mockingbird is sort of useful, but not really. Still thinking I might need a squirrel in this deck. I don't know. Pretty good hospice. Hey, Jubilee. Okay. Now, this does kind of challenge your Giganto a little bit. Because you don't necessarily need it, but you might En Sabah Nur that Jubilee into something. Well, I only have Mockingbird left. How hard is it to keep an Infinite in your deck, dog? Seemingly impossible, I'll tell you right now. Seemingly impossible. I guess you're always hitting the rock right anyway, though, so that's really not even a relevant conversation. But I also don't have any big guys left for the rock either, man. I knew I should have put a Fin Fang Foom in here. I didn't want this to look like a traditional ramp deck. Wow, they went for Thing left. That's interesting. Still just all gets flipped by one guy. Lockjaw, of course. No. White Tiger is still kind of interesting now, but not really because the deck's kind of bad. All right, hear me out. I'm gonna hit the Odin here. Jubilee is gonna roll into like White Tiger or Debris. Each of that's gonna fill out the other 2 spots, but like there's nothing good right. I can't win right. Like this is too far gone. No, that doesn't make it. I think honestly this is your best play and it's just the worst play you've ever seen in your life. It's just the worst play you've ever seen. It's really bad, but I'm just saying maybe they abandon mid because they think I'm gonna add cards there, obviously, right? Bro, did we just win the game? Bro, did we just win the game? Bro, it's unbelievable this won the game. Actual insanity. Oh my god, dude, I won the game. I cannot believe it. I was right that it was the right play. It just feels really bad. It is not a good sign for what this deck wants to be. I'm having such a hard time keeping things in deck. All right, new card. Monster honestly chipping in. It's fine. I like it. Rhino, we're half done, you know, 3 out of 6 already. It's pretty good. Definitely easy to fill in the rest. Do we have some, can I keep some 6 drops in deck though? Like some big payoff cards. That's always the issue. It's like the balance between big and small, right? I like that Cersei's pretty good, right? Always. I think Cersei's a really cool inclusion of these rock decks, you know. So I thought about like going the Patriot line, of course. There's a million different ways to potentially take En Sabah Nur, but this is where we landed. I have never had an Infinite in my deck, though, I will say, and that's my only big problem right now is Infinite's hiding. Feels like maybe a Deadpool deck. Just thinking if there's anything to be careful with here. Like, where do I want my points? Kind of thinking maybe En Sabah Nur left, and then like White Tiger mid's pretty good. Again, I'm drawing most of my good payoffs, unfortunately, right? It sucks. Like, keep drawing all the 6s. What I wouldn't give to have an actual Infinite in the deck. There we go. A not great card drawn for once. Just draw Jubilee or something, right? Like, leave me something. Olympia didn't help, right? Drawing me even more cards. I guess kind of regardless, it's all going to happen next turn anyway. So it's those, you know, Jubilee will turn into something. But I have both Lockjaw and En Sabah Nur. So drawing the Jubilee would be nice. Otherwise, if you hit the Jubilee off the first one, the second one doesn't do anything. Deadpool's already huge, by the way. Crazy Maverick Deadpool shenanigans. I feel like I haven't seen that much Maverick Deadpool, which is kind of surprising. Maybe just a little expensive to slot in. Draw Jubilee. No. So see, like now the Lockjaw turns into Jubilee or Giganto, right? So when En Sabah Nur goes off, it's gonna either be nothing or Jubilee, which turns into nothing, right? So maybe you don't even bother with the Lockjaw. En Sabah Nur will take the rock that way guaranteed and give you at least 16, maybe 17 points. You could actually also pass, but that's really risky if you draw the Giganto instead of the Jubilee. I think you just do this. It's fine. Hopefully the Tiger goes left here, not right, because otherwise you're going to have too many points right. But I'm thinking maybe... Oh, Tiger's got to go right! Tiger's got to go right! A Tiger! Then we transform the Jubilee, which is pretty... Or excuse me, the White Tiger, which is pretty sick. Tiger, go right, please. Tiger, go right, please. Wait, did I still have a Lockjaw active? I thought I didn't hit it. Didn't I do undo in turn and whatever? I mean, okay. Now Lockjaw is turning into a Jubilee, which actually has the White Tiger now. I forgot you're shuffling in the... I'm so smart, dude. I'm so freaking smart, dude. I'm so smart. I'm so genius that people can't even comprehend it. I forgot you're shuffling a card back in, so it all works out. I did mean to hit the Lockjaw. Of course, I'm so smart. Oh my god, that was actually so much power development there. Now what do we do on this final turn, though, right? Because, like, Cersei could be pretty sweet. Cersei would definitely be best mid. But then you're not doing anything else? Like, do you trust the other 2 spots to hold here? Like, do they really commit a lot mid? I think they could almost go for like an Arnim Zola or something here and just abandon mid because it's already really strong, right? It's kind of a shame the best Cersei hits. What if you just go for Odin? Just hit one more White Tiger? That's 19 points. Kind of puts it up to Fates a little bit, you know? You could also do, you know, Mockingbird for like more targeted point development, right? If you have certain spots you want to go. I don't have anything left in the deck, so I can't do Odin Apocalypse. That'd be pretty sweet too. Change that Jubilee out to an Infinite or something, right? I mean, this is definitely the most targeted points, but I kind of just want to put it up to Chaos. I'm just a little bit worried they might abandon mid is the only thing. Oh, they didn't. They did abandon mid. Oh yeah, we kind of wasted points mid then. That's sad. Does the Tiger hold? I like right better than anywhere else, so that's good news. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't like right better. Just kidding. Oh my god, that Nico is nuts. Oh my god, Nico, dude. Double Nico Shulao. This is a Shulao Deadpool deck. Oh my god. Wow, dude. I ain't never seen that, dude. Oh, dang it, man. Icebox, huh? White Tiger's gone pretty much. Already had a lot of 6-drops. Oh, Atalan's actually really nice for once. Can I get something to play though? Like just any 3-drop, 2-drop, whatever, something, for God's sake. Lockjaw, I will take it all day, that's fine. Now we need to roll back into Jubilee or maybe En Sabah Nur, although I think it's going to be a little tough to support En Sabah Nur here. I really was torn, guys. Like, does a Squirrel Girl go in the deck, right? Like, Debris kind of an expensive Squirrel Girl. I was like really torn between the two. I just wanted better results off of the En Sabah Nur, you know what I mean? Like, you need both, right? You need good things to trade in, so like the rocks, etc., and you need good things to hit, and a Squirrel Girl was a really bad hit. Also much more susceptible to that, I guess. Thank God that came out now instead of later, eh? So we can actually fill out here like this. Makes us kind of excessively bad. This will make one of the rocks either mid or right transform away, which we don't know. It kind of feels like this could be a bot game again, by the way. Jackie Daytona. I don't know. Pretty good turn 5 for us, though, in the scheme of things. Jubilee is, okay, I'll take it. Gore's pretty solid. Yeah, we're going to have full board mid, but at least the Gore has some points, right? That's nice. Oh, my God. Hobgoblin, dude. Oh, wait, we're not done yet. We might even get more points mid. Let's see. Either way is honestly fine, because we need points right as well. Rhino does not rock out there, which is kind of nice. Mockingbird's cheap, but do you just go here? Just because this Hobgoblin's so insane? Feels like kind of wasted. I don't even hate... Well, no, you can't really do that. And then Mockingbird we don't have a combo with. I'm not totally sure about the Mockingbird in this deck. Pretty sure this was just a bot. Could just be a Galactus deck. I don't know. Jackie Daytona is a funny name for a bot, but it could be. Hey, Lockjaw. Sinister London does have some big plays for us. Just one we got to be careful with because, you know, we can fill out board spots so easily. Honestly, though, Lockjaw might be worth it already. I don't know, though. It's so hard for me to play cards because, like, Rhino is going to be so hard to play. Nah, let's go Lockjaw right to be safe. I would love 2 En Sabah Nurs. That'd be super sick. Oh my God, it's a robot again, dude. I am so sick of the bot games. God, let me turn off bot games, man. Please. Do you go En Sabah Nur Rhino? I mean, it's pretty cool. You can transform the Lockjaw into a bigger card. You know, theoretically, if the Lockjaw here rolled into like a White Tiger, you'd be really pumped. Oh, that's going to be the En Sabah Nur card. Okay, that's actually really sick. Don't be Jubilee. Gore is totally fine. Yep. Now we'll just play En Sabah Nur right. Oh, do we actually greet it? Oh, I would love to greet it here, dude. Let's greet it, right? Let's greet it. Let's go. Let's go. We'll hit Raft. I mean, we're way ahead on Raft. Also, I think it's a robot anyways. I don't think it matters, but... Debris. I mean, sure, I was going to say, well, we can play Mockingbird, but... Oh, we will be able to play Mockingbird still, actually. Hey, that's nice. Onslaught. Okay, he's not super useful in and of himself, but... decent Jubilee, but I think you just go Mockingbird, right? This is going to turn on both your En Sabah Nur, so I'm assuming like the first one will remove Green Goblin and then the second one will remove Rock, right? That's my assumption. This is going to fill us out left, but that should be enough. We actually might even hit like a cool Cersei play where these become like Fin Fang Fooms or something, right? Even anything except Arishem would be an upgrade. Oh, well, actually, yeah, no, there'll be space. Yeah, no. Even a Rhino wouldn't be too bad, probably. Still a lot of points. Although, man, Crossbones is quite large. This is actually a bot deck. It's so weird looking. I don't even know. It's not Arishem, right? No. Come on, we want to see Cersei! Rhino, that sucks. We want to see Cersei! Well, do we? I don't know. Gore's big. Rock. Oh, God. Wait. What was that rock from? Wasn't this a... Where did that rock come from? Oh, Korg. Oh. I was like, I hadn't shuffled it. I thought we got our own rock back that we had just shuffled in, but it's the Korg rock. Oh, well, that kind of sucks. That's annoying. That's funny. That's actually really funny. I think we'll be fine because it's a bot game, but this would be a little scary otherwise, maybe. Hopefully roll some on reveals here. Foom's a bonus, so I'll take it. Oh, double Foom is nuts, dude. Wow. Yeah, that should hold. I mean, it's gonna hold anyway because it's a bot, but dude, I thought we had broken the game for a second. I thought we got the same rock back we just put in because of the weird double apocalypse or something, but it was just Korg. Way more boring of an explanation, right? Also, a giga low roll. Anything there was way better. Anything else? All good. Just a free bot win either way.